Here's a psychology fact you're not ready for. Some of the habits you think are normal are actually signs of low intelligence, and you're doing them without even realizing. Psychologists call these cognitive blind spots. Tiny behaviors that feel harmless, but underneath they expose how your brain really works. Your confidence, your decisions, your relationships, even your success are shaped by these hidden patterns. And the scary part, most people never learn to recognize them. They just keep repeating them, wondering why their life feels stuck. But here's where it gets even worse. Psychology says most people don't fail because they were unlucky. They fail because their thinking is shallow. Low intelligence doesn't always look like bad grades. It shows up in your habits, your reactions, your emotional control. And the brain loves these habits because they feel easy, comfortable, and effortless. And this next part explains why your life hasn't changed yet. Habit mu1. Mindless consumption. This happens because your brain craves dopamine, not knowledge. Scrolling for hours, binge-watching without thinking, consuming everything but learning nothing. These are signs of low cognitive engagement. Your brain gets used to being entertained instead of challenged. Habit 2. Getting defensive over simple feedback. Your brain does this to protect your ego. But here's the truth. Highly intelligent people welcome correction. Low intelligence shows up when someone can't handle being wrong, even about small things. It's called low cognitive flexibility, and it secretly destroys growth. Habit 2-3. Talking more than you listen. Your mind thinks you're being confident, but the reality is, you're shutting down your chance to learn. People with lower intelligence rely on their opinions. People with higher intelligence rely on curiosity. Habit 4. Blaming everyone except yourself. This happens because the brain hates discomfort. Responsibility requires deep thinking and emotional awareness. Blame requires nothing. And psychology is clear. A constant victim mindset is associated with lower problem-solving ability. Habit 5. Reacting emotionally to everything. Your brain does this when it lacks emotional regulation. Intelligent thinking requires distance, analysis, reflection. Low intelligence reacts immediately, shouting, arguing, quitting, panicking, because it cannot separate emotion from logic. Habit 6. Avoiding anything that requires effort. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain chooses comfort over growth every single time unless you force it to change. A person with higher intelligence understands delayed rewards. A person with lower intelligence chooses the easy dopamine hit, scrolling instead of studying, procrastinating instead of planning, quitting instead of solving. Easy choices, hard life. Habit 7. Oversimplifying everything. Low intelligence avoids complexity. It wants quick answers, easy explanations, black and white thinking. But the world isn't simple. Relationships, careers, emotions, decisions, every part of life requires nuance. The inability to deal with complexity, huge red flag. If that hit you, it means you needed it. Because these habits don't just reveal low intelligence, they cause low intelligence over time. The fix. Delayed thinking. If you want to break the low intelligence cycle, start with one habit. Delayed thinking. It's simple. Before you react, pause. Before you argue, pause. Before you scroll mindlessly, pause. Before you blame someone, pause. That tiny moment, that's where intelligence begins. It gives you space to think, space to question, space to choose something better. Bonus fix. Seek discomfort. Your brain grows when you do things that feel hard. Read something complex. Learn something challenging. Ask questions instead of defending yourself. Listen more. Reflect more. Think deeper. Intelligence isn't about being born smart. It's about the habits you choose every single day. Fix the habits, and your mind will follow.